Hey everybody, it was Record Store Day Black Friday today. Just wanted to show off my haul. Stick around and we'll dive in. Hey everyone, it was Record Store Day Black Friday and got out to my shop as usual for another edition of Record Fun. And obviously, a lot's been talked about. The list was a little bit smaller this year, especially with so many titles getting postponed into the future, mostly to the Record Store Day in the spring. But some titles are still kind of out there to be determined when they'll pop up. But there were still quite a few items on my list that were going to be available. I had 8 kind of penciled down initially. I think it was 2 singles and 2 7-inch singles, and then 6 12-inch either albums or 12-inch singles. And one of the singles was the Foo Fighters 7-inch, which got postponed. And then the other was the 12-inch deluxe edition of Catholic Boy by Jim Carroll Band. So those 2 were off the table, but I still managed to get 6 lined up at early this morning. The cold, it was cold. I live just outside Madison, Wisconsin, and I generally do my shopping at Strictly Discs, which is a great shop if you ever happen to make it into Madison. But it was 18 degrees this morning. It was a cold one, so I pulled up. There actually wasn't anybody lined up outside the store when I got there this morning. I did see somebody else sitting in a car across the street, so I sat in my car for a little bit, and then somebody else came a little while later. And when that third person came, he brought out a chair. I got out and brought out my chair, and he's like, well, hey, you were here first, and so you go ahead and from me. And I'm like, hey, that guy over there, he was the one that was here first. So the 3 of us kind of hung out and talked for a little bit, and it's always fun to make line friends and get some conversation going. But the one thing that the 3 of us were talking about, the line in general was a lot shorter than we're used to. I mean, it's always a smaller line anyway on Black Friday than it is for the big event. But I think, with so many cancellations and so much pulled off the list, and I think some people too thought the list just wasn't as strong as it has been in past years. I think to each their own. There's always a little something for everybody. So, it's just whatever you want to make out of it, of course. But, in general, I was happy with what I got. So let me share what I have. So I'll go through just my 1 7-inch selection first, and that was the Billie Eilish No Time to Die. Me personally, I'm not a huge Billie Eilish fan. A little bit of her music here and there is fine. I'm a huge James Bond fan, and I do really like the song a lot. So I wanted to get this. I do have another 7-inch from her with the song that she did for the movie, but this isn't the cut from the movie. This is a demo version along with a live version that she did for the Brit Awards. So it's just nice little packaging, inner sleeve, and then just standard black vinyl. All right, next up is one. Originally, I wasn't sure if I was going to get this one or not, and then as the date drew nearer, I decided, I do want to get this. And this is Carole King in concert live at the BBC, 1971. I'm looking forward to listening to this. This is essentially a live version of Tapestry, which came out right around that time. And then, of course, this is obviously 50 years since this performance, but it's also Carole King was just inducted as a performer into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So obviously it's fitting for that. So it comes in a printed inner And then this is just on a standard black vinyl. Alright, up next is one that I already have it. It's a repress from a few years ago, but it's one when they announced it, they were going to reproduce in a deluxe edition with artwork that kind of recreated what was originally used, as well as they had a booklet included as well. And that's Leonard Cohen's Songs of Love and Hate. It's just nice. It's got the textured raised lettering on the front and then also on the back. And then on the hype sticker, 50th anniversary edition, 180 gram opaque white vinyl, includes a 12 by 12 booklet with lyrics. So just overall, some really nice packaging. So the booklet, nothing too fancy. And then just inside the lyrics. So won't go through all of that. Nice job with the poly-lined inner sleeve and on the white vinyl. So looking forward to giving this one a spin. All right, next up is one, I don't think a lot of folks really know him all that well, but he's was a folk artist. He passed away a number of years ago. Dave Van Ronk, also known as the mayor of MacDougal Street. He mentored a young Bob Dylan when Dylan came to New York from Minnesota. Just a basic jacket with some info on the back. Nothing too fancy. Just black vinyl. Very, very plain white inner sleeve, and it's just shedding. So this one's gonna get cleaned up pretty well, and then switch to a better sleeve for sure. But this is a performance from 1964, and I believe it's at Indiana University in Bloomington. So it's just a number of mostly traditional folk songs that he had adapted. So a big Van Ronk fan. If you haven't seen it, check out the Coen Brothers movie Inside Llewyn Davis. The main character by Oscar Isaac, loosely based on Dave Van Ronk. Definitely not a recreation of him, but the basic character is based on Van Ronk, and that's kind of where I got into him initially. All right, the next one, part of a long series that's come out, Fleetwood Mac, alternate live. They've been doing these alternate albums, alternate versions of their Buckingham Nicks lineup albums for the better part of the last 5-6 years or so. This one, they obviously re-released the live album in the last year, and I believe all of these tracks were taken from the bonus tracks on the CDs of the box set. But it's in a nice gatefold, and then just standard black. Won't take these out too much because it's a bit of a mess, but it's on a nice poly inner sleeve. And I took there's no booklet. I took the hype stickers off already because I like to open up my gatefolds, but I shall show them up somewhere around here for you to see. I took a couple pictures of them before I pulled them off and got them inside the cover. But really happy to have this because I've got the complete set now of alternate albums. All right, last and certainly not least, the 12-inch single of U2's Gloria. It's a 40th anniversary of the song. They released this on a gatefold 12-inch single. It's kind of a nice, opens up like that. It includes a poster. And again, with this one, I saved the hype sticker, which I'll put up above me, or to the side of me rather. But I take the hype stickers off and just drop them in the jacket. But this came with, in one of the pockets, a bit of a just poster, song poster, which is kind of cool. So that opens up. It's got pictures of them presumably performing Gloria, and then the track list on it. Or I'm sorry, that's some lyrics rather. So that's pretty cool. And then the vinyl is on a like a gold translucent yellow or gold. It's got the two of them on one side, and then the other two band members are on the back. So it's just 4 tracks of Gloria. It's the studio version, and then 3 live versions over, I guess it's 3 live versions over 4 decades. Live from the Lovetown tour in 1989 in Dublin, live from the Vertigo tour in Boston in 2005, and then live from the Innocence and Experience tour in London in October of 2015. So just another nice 12-inch single. They've been doing a lot of singles over the last few years. Some of them have been picture discs. I much prefer them not doing a picture disc. They're a little bit on the pricey side for 4 songs. They've been kind of ranging in the $20 to $25 range, which is more what you would pay for an album. But the packaging has been definitely deluxe, as you can see, obviously, going with the full gatefold. So you are paying for a little bit of the premium quality there. But yeah, that was the 6th and final pickup for me this morning. All right, let me know in the comments below if you picked up anything, if you made it out for Record Store Day this year, or if you just happened, even if you didn't pick up any of the exclusives, if you did any online shopping or got out to a store to pick up anything interesting or on sale, just let me know in the comments below. Hopefully leave this video a like and give me a subscription. We'll have more videos coming at you soon. Take care.